Hey, we did it. We're live. Hey, your head.
I'm so tall.
What happened? How'd you get so tall?
I am so tall.
I didn't even change anything.
It's lit.
See, this is why. Oh, now you're short.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
You're also tall. Well, I guess you are closer.
No, I lean forward. So see, I pull in right here. Okay. Wow. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. We didn't have a chance to test anything. We were just kind of running around. It's a miracle this episode's even happening. But what I should say is welcome back, horror fans, to another episode of Slash and Cast, the show that brings you all of the biggest horror news of the week. Every week, we are your hosts. My name is Riley.
My name is Nick.
We had to say that still because this is still going to be uploaded in its audio form to all podcast platforms, but streaming live right now. It's good to see you. We'll talk a little bit more at the end, but I do want to run through the topics. There's not a lot today, but then we can chat. We do have a giveaway for the end of the stream. I figured since we're making you suffer and watch this live, figured we should go ahead and do a giveaway anyway, which maybe you'll like. Maybe you Nightmare fans will like.
Oh.
But maybe you won't.
A tease.
A tease indeed. Well, let's start off with the big gusto, huh? Nightmare on Elm Street. I almost said it because I was looking at that. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the game, the latest DLC pack was just announced. All denim. Denim for your victims. And no one's missing on this one.
Right. That's a plus.
Yeah. Right. Wyatt's in here, is he not? Yeah. No, he's not.
Oh, actually?
Oh, so.
No, we are missing Wyatt.
Yeah, still missing Wyatt. So.
Well, he's wearing a jacket.
He already was. He showed up early to the party.
He got the invite a little early.
Yeah, but I do enjoy this pack. I didn't like it so much. I'm not really feeling Leland so much or Julie so much.
Leland's the only one that hasn't grown on me. Connie's is but I mean it's supposed to be a little bit of it's 70s denim design.
Yeah,
but
how about Connie and I having shoes?
Greatest thing ever. I personally I think a lot of people, not me. I think a lot of people appreciate that.
Not me.
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me.
But I really like Anna and Maria's as well. Like everyone has grown on me except for Leland.
I think Anna's is S tier. All right, let's do a quick tier ranking. I think Anna's is S tier. Virginia as well, S tier.
I really like Maria's too.
I really like Sunny's. Sunny, it might be his best cosmetic. I think it is Anna's best cosmetic, although the dress, can't sleep on the dress.
True.
Yeah. Now that we always say with cosmetics lately, like, look at us, we're having fun. I wouldn't particularly say this is fun.
No.
But it's unique enough where I don't feel like it's an L.
And again, cosmetics are not going to save the game.
Oh, yeah.
And this one's included in the content pass, so it's already been purchased by a lot of people.
Yeah. So that's nice. At least this is the last piece of content to be announced for the content pass. And then after that,
I was trying to adjust, sorry.
After that, we're on to what's left for premium content, none of which has been announced. So there's still the execution pack. I think there's still a couple skins. There's the $10 Leatherface skin, that being the big one. So when will that happen? We do not know. And on that same note, as for the patch that this is going to be included in, which both the Victim Denim pack here and the Sunday Best Family Pack are going to be in the next patch. No word.
I really hope we hear Monday tomorrow. St. Patrick's Day. Little St. Patrick's Day update? Update for the update?
Yeah, maybe. Probably they seem to be consistent on Tuesdays.
Hopefully that means, we get patch notes on Tuesday, patch on Thursday.
Yeah. Well, how late are we now? We're rolling into 3 weeks. Well, I guess what is it? Today's the 16th. The update should have come out the end of February. I mean, that's where we're at.
Yeah.
So, damn. Sun's getting real low, big guy.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Yeah, I was looking on the Reddit lately, and yeah, of course, everyone posts game's dead. This is the nail in the coffin. I'm sitting there, I'm like, and someone had a post talking about like, I think the golden era. Like, time to take the rose-colored glasses off. Like, it is very clearly the end of the game.
Yeah, I mean,
like, that is so sad to hear.
Yeah, I don't. We talk about it every week, and I'm sorry that we're just beating a dead horse here. But it would take a significant amount of maps to start coming out. Probably at least 3 a year. I thought quarterly would be the way to go. But I understand that is a lot of work, and yeah, I think they need to increase the progression system. They need to just increase the level cap and just have a lot more to do. Otherwise, you're never going to be able to retain at the amount of people you would need to for a live service game to continue to flourish. And will that ever happen? I don't know. Maybe, hey, let's throw out a tinfoil hat theory here. Maybe this delay is a direct result of them taking a chunk of Black Tower and committing them to the level cap increase. Because otherwise, what the fuck is taking so long? You know what I mean? Like this, we're gonna get patch notes that when they come out, I guarantee it, they're gonna be underwhelming, and we're gonna be like, 2 months for this. So you got to think that there must be a small piece of the team actually focusing on that patch or bug fixes, and then maybe there is a lot of resources going to something else that will blow our minds.
That'd be great. My tinfoil is running low too.
Let me just keep my glasses on. All right, for now. Although I will say this time around, for a very special game to us being sunsetted, I'm way more mentally prepared. I will not cry.
Well, Friday went from 200% to 0. 200 to 0. Not even 100 to 0.
Yeah,
200 to 0.
Arguably at the peak of the game's content. I mean, it was right after single player challenges came out. You had shortly before that was the Part 4 DLC. Then you got Grendel being announced. You had Virtual Cabin 2.0. That all hit at the same time. Then it was like, she's gone.
Yeah,
people go missing around here. They're gone for good.
With this game, we can see it. The end is getting closer and closer, and it's sad. Hopefully, there's something that makes us turn around, and the end gets further and further away. Really hope so.
Yeah, of course, we talked about it before. I'm not going to go into details because maybe some people don't want to know, but there was some leaked behind-the-scenes photos of mocap that clearly is a new killer. This was a while ago. There's also still the conversations about MGK and Jelly Roll and why they were there. Probably just a visit, just for fun. But then there was Ted Raimi doing mocap at the exact same studio. That is confirmed. Posted a week after the fact, but yeah, kind of a crazy coincidence if that's the case. Yeah. So, yeah. Size and Cybers in the chat, I did see he posted a short on last year. So this could be a little bonus topic here. Forest Hills last year. It ain't good.
It ain't good, huh?
Yeah, funding issues again. A lot of developers have moved on because there's no guarantee that they were going to continue to be paid. So very few people left actually still working on that game. And I believe that the servers are gone.
Really?
Yeah, I think they just casually shut off.
That sucks.
Yeah, just casually shut off in February.
I was digging a couple weeks ago, looking at the Discord to see if there was anything anyone was talking about for Forest Hills the last year, and nothing. So sad to get that official update there. But.
Yeah, but that's it. That's TCM news. Maybe next week is going to be better. I can feel it.
Hope so.
I can feel it.
Hopefully, at the very least, we get patch notes Thursday for a patch the following Tuesday.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to our next topic. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the game. This is the same topic from last week, but this time it's not a sketch. It's the real deal. Take a look at Harriet. Isn't she cute?
Kind of cute, though.
Isn't she cute? Yeah, so new skin for Jumbo, like we mentioned. I literally have a big note here that says, check ticket price. I didn't. I forgot. Things were hectic today. So I'm assuming for 400 tickets, probably maybe 200 tickets. $3 to $5 somewhere in here for Harriet. So
I got extra tickets.
Yeah,
laying around.
So do I. So I just glad some of these games are getting content still, even if they are just skins.
Yeah.
I really hope, Killer Clowns could be on that same path to being sunsetted as well. I don't know what kind of revenue they're bringing in, but I really hope they give us that big top map. They give us the spaceship map that we really wanted to see, because we know that the interior has been worked on. It's in there, and we saw the inside of it way back when, before Ilphonic even was on the game.
Right.
So, yeah, that door potentially still open. I want to see it happen, but yeah, just want to share that, keep you up to date.
Yeah.
Killer Clowns. All right, let's move on to our next topic. The Toxic Avenger, been talking about it a lot. The remake that was saved by Cineverse. Bloody disgusting. It's been in production hell. It's been done since 2023. Nobody wanted to distribute it. Although it did well. It did well in festivals and had good critic reviews. Well, it is now legitimately coming out this year, like we've been talking about. August 29th of this year. Wide theatrical release like it deserves, and fully unrated. But we finally got a look at Peter Dinklage as the Toxic Avenger. 1 second, let me cue her up here for you. That's the problem with doing these things live. So here's the first picture from Entertainment Weekly here. Peter Dinklage looking sexy.
Look at those forearms.
Yeah, God.
Oh, goals.
Jesus Christ, this guy's shredded. Yeah, I like the look. I know some people have had some notes on it. I know Simone has been a tremendous hater. Always is.
Yeah, I saw people were conflicted on how they're feeling about it on Twitter, and I hadn't even seen it at that point. And I saw it, I'm like, you know what? I don't mind.
Yeah, I think the only thing I don't like about these particular images, like here's the second image. It's too well lit. Like being in a sunny environment like this.
Well, yeah,
just kind of it has that the latex of it shines a little bit more. But also I go and I look at the original Toxic Avenger and I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, right, we're kind of still on the same page here. But director Macon Blair said the goal was to try to stay true to the vibe of Lloyd Kaufman's original Jennifer Aspinall and Mitch Cohen creature, with some influence from the Toxic Crusaders cartoons look, while also trying to do something new and weird and lovable with Toxie's design. I love what Millennium Effects did with it. Part human, part mutant, all heart. It's not to make a grown man cry.
It can't get much better, right? That's all that matters.
Yeah, the fact that we're even getting a Toxic Avenger film in 2025 and it's getting a wide release.
Right at the tail end of summer there.
Yeah.
That works. That's perfect. And yeah, the Toxic Avenger in the 2000s at all.
Right. And you know what? Forest Hills had the Toxic Avenger IP, and it was supposed to be in the game, and now we just know that game's dead. So.
That is correct. So that
what a goddamn shame.
It all comes back to these ASIM games
every freaking time. So move on to our next topic: Final Destination Bloodlines. Just real quick, it got its official rating. It's a no-brainer, okay? It is rated R for strong, violent, grisly accidents and language.
Grisly accidents?
Isn't that kind of like a weird thing for the MPAA to say? Like,
was this made for Final Destination?
Yeah, grisly accidents. I thought that was kind of funny, but yeah, no-brainer. Gonna be rated R. If it wasn't rated R, wow, we would probably not go see it. That would be devastating.
It'd be tough, but glad it's rated R.
Yeah. In theaters, May 16th. That is right around the corner.
2 months.
Things are geared. Just
carry the 12.
Carry the 12. All right, let's move on to our next topic. Scream 7, talk about it every week. Somehow we're still getting casting updates, okay? Michelle Randolph from 1923 and Jimmy Tatro from American Vandal are now the latest to join the cast of Scream 7. Sweet.
Yeah.
Any plot details, what character they're playing, we don't got any of that. Just letting you know that they joined. That's it. A lot of reports this week. I've yet to see an official source like lock this in or somebody on set say it. I could be wrong. I don't look at Instagram enough. But it looks like principal photography has officially wrapped. And in case you're wondering, of the last 3 people there, Nev was one of them.
True.
Yeah.
Good.
She's going to be there till the end, brother.
She better.
Yeah. Also, in other Scream 7 news, Scott Foley did an interview this week and mentioned that he was working. It was fun to see David again. It's been the same stuff he's been saying all along. It's like, oh, yeah, they somehow brought me back. I don't know how. I don't know how it's going to work, even though I've literally shot my scenes, but I have no idea how it's going to work. But yeah, he's like, yeah, it was cool to see David again and Courtney again and Nev. I'm like, why the fuck did you see them? What is this movie?
Unless he was just hanging out.
Hanging out on set. But that's the most interesting thing I've heard. It's like, why, if they are just doing AI, which I'm even hearing more higher up leakers, more reliable leakers, although none of them are particularly reliable, that it is going to be AI. They are doing that route. Seems like a no-brainer. But yeah, if you're doing that, shouldn't they just be like on a green screen and that's it?
Right. It's like FaceTimes or YouTube videos of them saying, hey, yeah, do you really need them on the set with everybody?
Yeah, it's interesting. But this led to some theories as well, though, is that maybe they got them for AI and whatnot, but it could be a flashback as well. And maybe Deputy Dewey was the arresting officer.
And that's why they referred to him. They referred to him as Deputy Dewey.
Or the first report. I guess he wouldn't be the arresting officer. He'd be the first reporting officer. But yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, just throwing out some theories.
Ready for a trailer.
Yeah, for real. But still, plan to release February 27, 2026, and they've already wrapped, allegedly. They've already wrapped. That's good news. That makes a lot of sense. An 11-month turnaround for editing?
For this AI story that they might be going for?
Yeah.
They're going to need it.
Now, as for a movie that I have no clue how they are going to hit their scheduled release date, let's move on to our next topic of I Know What You Did Last Summer. This is not really news, per se, but
it's news to us.
It's news to us. I figured we'd share it. Jennifer Love Hewitt went to Instagram, shared this cool little video of the slate, the clapperboard, if you will. Julie James, it was good to see you again. And then to director Jenna Caden said, you crushed it. You crushed it.
And I Know What You Did Last Summer movie verified on Instagram says, welcome back, Julie James, with the hook.
Yeah. Then you see Jennifer Caden Robinson as well, director Jennifer Caden Robinson in the comments there. Julie James forever. Yeah. So now it's still not clear if everybody's wrapped in that film or not. This seemed like her rapping, right? That was the point of this post?
Maybe.
I honestly couldn't tell. It was like, hey, when you say it was good to see you again, that feels like I'm done seeing you.
Right.
We've wrapped.
You said you crushed it. So you didn't say so glad to be on this set with you crushing it currently.
Real time crushing it. Yeah. So, but the release date for I Know What You Did Last Summer. I gotta slow down when I say that. It's like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and just bundles up a little bit. July 18th of 2025. That is very soon.
Yeah.
That is 4 months to go from principal photography. I mean, they're probably editing in real time. Like I said before, is everything they shot in Australia a couple months back. That stuff could be close to picture locked for all we know, and then there's kind of mixing stuff in as they go.
Yeah, having it 4 months, them still on set, and we need a trailer.
Yeah,
they need time for marketing.
Anytime you do the marketing, right? Like a trailer should be out next month, like at the latest. You should have a 90-day marketing plan for something like this. You would think. Who knows? But anytime a movie is turning around this quickly, it makes me nervous. It could be like, we are so excited to get this out. Now's the time. We got to hit that 4th of July, which they're not hitting 4th of July, which what a missed opportunity that is. But at least it's July. Yeah, I get that. So it could be a good sign that they're so excited to get it out, but also feel like, man, fuck, let's just dump this thing out real quick and
move on.
Yeah, you never know.
Sad. You can't do my girl Julie James like that.
Everyone that has been involved in the production at all is excited.
Right.
So cool. That's a good sign.
They didn't bring us to consult. The biggest I know, and I still know fans ever.
In the world?
In the universe?
I watched it this week.
I didn't.
And I watched Hard Eyes again this week. And I watched Thanksgiving again this week. I'm just loyal to the same 10 movies. Scream every week. This is who I am. I'm a simple man.
Gotta do it.
Let's move on to our next topic. A Quiet Place Part 3. It is apparently still happening. It's been 5 years, which that fucked me up when I heard that.
I was like, what do you mean? It just came out in
2020.
Oh.
I'm getting memories right now. I saw a memory yesterday from Snapchat of me trying to buy toilet paper.
Oh.
Yeah. And all of it was sold out.
Fun.
Crazy. And that's why we moved on to bidets around here. Just in case COVID happens again. But yeah, it's been 5 years since A Quiet Place Part 2. And we've just been kind of sitting around waiting, all right? So you got A Quiet Place Day 1. That happened. But just to be clear, that's not A Quiet Place Part 3, because Brad Fuller just gave an update recently with the website The Direct and said, so Day 1 is not A Quiet Place 3, just to be clear. A Quiet Place 3, we're starting to put it together right now. You know, when we made the first one, John Krasinski didn't have a lot on his plate. He had just come off The Office and he wanted to be a director. Now he's so in demand and it's hard to get him. He's making a movie now, so as soon as he finishes that, hopefully he will turn his attention to A Quiet Place 3. We all want to finish that trilogy, and I'm hopeful there's even more Quiet Place movies beyond that. Okay, I am all for Quiet Place 3. I would like them to finish their story. Day 1 was okay. A watchable flick.
I haven't seen it.
It's fine. It's all right. After that, I'm good. Let's chill.
Yeah, it'll end up just being the Saw, scary movie, Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
Just pumping them out for the name.
Yeah, like there's really not much else to really say within the world of A Quiet Place. I don't think we don't need some diehard origin story or anything like that. The reason I'm okay with the third is the characters, right? Like you want to see them continue to, especially because it's been 5 years now, and now they're so much older. Yeah, I just think it'd be nice to finish that story. I don't know how much further you can go with flashbacks and including John Krasinski in the film itself.
Right.
But having him come back one last time to direct would be sweet. And apparently Emily Blunt is expected to return for A Quiet Place 3.
I would hope so.
I don't know. She's not a big fan of John.
I don't know. Her husband might be upset with her away that whole time.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to pull up these pictures of this Mondo creature, so I'm just going to throw it over here and we'll do it this way. I need to see my /cast topics doc, but okay, real quick. Mondo is doing a Creature from the Black Lagoon figure, okay? They've already launched pre-orders. It's a 1/6 scale. It stands 13 inches tall and includes swappable pieces to recreate the monster's look from Revenge of the Creature as well, which that's a nice touch.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, okay? Designed by Beto Matali, who also sculpted this, Hector Arce, and Peter Santa Maria. The figure features a premium seamless body design with ultra-realistic textures and details. Included accessories are 3 interchangeable heads, 2 interchangeable chest pieces, 4 interchangeable hands, creature fossil hand, harpoon gun with stand, chain with shackle, upper torso base stand, environmental base with snake and turtle. So just a quick look at that, what you're getting here. There you go.
Yeah, that's awesome. I saw they posted a teaser for it previous week of someone putting it into water.
Put it in the water?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw that picture.
And I was like, Mondo with the creature? Oh, baby.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet. Now, the part that's not so... Can you see like 1/6 scale figures? I think we're kind of used to NECA prices.
Right.
And this is not a NECA price, brother.
It's Mondo.
It's Mondo, and it's retailing at $275. Which, I mean...
It's Mondo.
It's Mondo, and the thing about these types of figures is they always go up in value.
Mm-hmm.
Anything Mondo always goes up in value, especially their posters, for the love of God. But it is it's available now through March 21st. Link is in the description. I did do that much. So if you want to go spend $275 on it, you're welcome to do it. It's going to be really hard for me not to.
I know. We just talked about these last couple weeks. Cutting down.
Creature's my favorite, though.
Exactly. It should be. And it's Mondo, and it's hot.
Yeah. Estimated to ship in November. So I wish it was a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you get to those like sideshow level prices, I don't know. 13 inches is pretty big, I guess.
It's huge, man. 13 inches? That's like, you can barely fit that anywhere.
Well, yeah, there you go. There's your main topics of the week. For new releases, Borderline came out this week. We are going to have a review on Make Everything Count coming up in this next episode. This week, we did our cast and crew interview with Death of Snow White, which also, by the way, is premiering in Hollywood on March 21st.
I heard that.
Yeah, apparently going for a nationwide release in April. I hope they pull that off because I want to see it really bad. But Borderline is available now, VOD and theaters. A helplessly romantic sociopath escapes from a mental institution and invades the home of a 90s pop superstar. He just wants to be loved. She just wants to survive. Unlike most straight-to-VOD films that are in theaters as well, this is not a $20 rental. It's a $7 rental through Apple TV, which that's nice.
I didn't know that was a thing. I thought you had to get Apple TV. I didn't know you could rent through it.
Yeah,
that was nice. That was nice.
Yeah, it's cool the way Apple TV works with your other Apple products too. Because I got a pop up on like all my Apple stuff that was like, "Hey, you only got 20 hours left in this rental." I was like, "Oh shit,
that's nice.
I already watched it, but thanks." Like I said, we're gonna do a full review on it. I think it's worth watching, but I was quite disappointed.
I share that.
Yeah.
It was something that's been kind of stuck in release hell. It's been done for a while. And was really looking forward to this one and was disappointed. Still enjoyed it. And it's definitely worth a watch.
Yeah. So we're checking out. It's just tonal inconsistencies is an extremely accurate review of that movie. It doesn't really know what it wants to be.
Right.
Opus also came out on the 14th. I'm curious to get an updated Rotten Tomatoes score for this sucker. 41%.
Okay.
On Rotten Tomatoes. Last week when we talked about it, it was at 39%.
It's going up.
So it's gone up a little bit. Described as a horror musical, a young writer travels to the remote compound of a legendary pop star who mysteriously disappeared 30 years ago. So what's up with pop stars in horror movies? Smile too? Anyone? Surrounded by a cult of sycophants and intoxicated journalists, she finds herself in the middle of his twisted plan. You could almost swap the synopsis of those last two movies, but completely different.
Yeah.
Weird. But yeah, in theaters right now from A24. So it's an A24 film. That usually means you love it or you hate it.
Right.
Just depends. Also, this week, Wolfman is out on Blu-ray. Available March 18th. 4K Steelbook. Available for pre-order. Link in the description right now if you want to scoop it up. I hate myself. I think I'm going to get it. God damn it. I don't know why I do this to myself. When I looked last night, when I was putting the tops together, it was priced at $37.95. But then I looked again with the link that I put in the description, and it was $27.95.
Well, that's better.
Just a casual $10 price drop on a 4K Steelbook. That's fine. I would at $37, I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I like it enough. But at $27, I'm like, okay.
I think I'm skipping this one.
Oh,
personally.
God.
We'll see.
Yeah.
If I can get it for an even better deal, I'll think about it.
Yeah. And then this week as well, or coming out technically next week on March 21st, Locked in theaters. When Eddie breaks into a luxury SUV, he steps into a deadly trap set by a self-proclaimed vigilante who delivers his own brand of twisted justice. Trapped inside the car, Eddie soon discovers escape is an illusion and survival is a nightmare.
Yeah, that's the American remake for a foreign film called 4x4, 4x4.
Mm-hmm.
It was odd on YouTube Shorts. I was scrolling through and I saw a clip from 4x4, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And I look up the movie and I looked for potential remakes, and it was like, oh, there have been talks for an American remake. And then next week they're like, oh, here's a trailer, here's an announcement, here's a trailer. It comes out in a month. I'm like, oh, coincidence? Also, only like a month of marketing as well for this one.
Yeah, because it stars Bill Skarsgård and Anthony Hopkins,
right?
Two very big names right now, especially in horror. So yeah, for them to not just and Sam Raimi producing, it's like, dude,
and it's going to theaters. If it was a VOD release, I guess I would understand.
Yeah, what happened to marketing in cinema?
I guess they just don't care this early on in the year. March is still technically a dump month.
Just so weird. Like I don't get it. I don't
know.
But yeah, there are your new releases of the week. Convention updates. Days at Chicago. It's only a couple of weeks now. We're going to be there. So you should be there. March 28th through the 30th. Some celebrity guests include Ty West, Shannon Elizabeth. They still have the Part 5 reunion going on for F-13 Part 5, which anniversary is on March 22nd. So it's a good time. It's a perfect timing for this convention. That'll be fun. But yeah, Melanie Kinnaman, Shavar Ross, John Shepard, rare appearances there, and more. Is Dave Sheridan going to be in Days of Chicago?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't have that written down. I could have sworn he was, but yeah,
I don't know. He was just at Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Last weekend.
I wonder how that show went. Yeah, right now. I wonder how it went.
I saw someone post on Facebook somewhere in a Facebook group. They're like, "Oh, you got to talk to Felissa Rose for like 10 minutes."
See, like, told you.
Yeah,
told you. You should have took my pitch.
Posted a picture. They're like, "I've never met her before." Da da da. Like, there you go.
See, try to tell you. Also, in convention updates here, Horror Hound Cincinnati is next week, March 21st to the 23rd. Guests include Corey Taylor, Henry Winkler. That's a huge one. Ty West, Soraya Page, if you will, depending on which brand you prefer more. Kevin Nash, Damian Leone, David Howard Thornton, Alex McCall from Hard Eyes. I think this is his first convention appearance, so let it begin. You know, Devin Sawa, Jane Levy, and many more, because it's Horror Hound, one of the biggest horror conventions in the country.
Yeah, it's interesting because Horror Hound has multiple shows a year in different places.
Yeah,
but they're always heating.
Every single one.
Everyone.
Yep. They put on a great show. So, also Creature Feature Weekend. This is one I haven't been to, so I can't really give you my reviews. But it's in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, March 28th through 30th. Looks like a little bit smaller, not as small as Milwaukee, but a little bit smaller of a show. So probably a little bit more intimate there. Celebrity spotlights. They got Tommy Chong is their top dog.
Hell yeah!
Who would have thought? Tommy Chong hitting up horror conventions. They also got a Fright Night reunion going on. Stephen Jeffries, William Ragsdale, and Amanda Bears are going to be there. Evil Dead 2 reunion. Richard Domer? I think Domer? I don't even know. I've never heard his name actually said out loud. Cassie DePava and Sarah Berry and Andrew Divoff, the Wishmaster, is going to be there. So, yeah, Creature Feature Weekend, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Sounds fun.
Lots of fun. If you've never been to any horror convention and there's one near you, definitely go check it out.
Yeah.
It's fun. Even if you're not going to go get autographs, it's fun to just hang out with the community, like-minded people.
Yeah.
Make some friends, have some fun.
Horror fans are often, especially if you're in like a small town, you don't have a lot of things going on around you, you always feel like the outcast. We're the outcast of this town. You know? People hate us because we're horror fans.
Oh, I thought they hate us because of other reasons.
I'm sure there's plenty of reasons. But yeah, you know, you always are kind of the outsider when you're a horror fan, and that goes away at a horror convention. Now, people from across the street or other guests at the hotel are going to think you're a fucking psychopath, but you know what? It's a many against them.
Yeah. It smells a lot better than like gamer conventions as well.
Yeah.
It's a lot of leather. At a horror convention. But no, it's a ton of fun. Been really looking forward to Days of the Chicago, even just getting back to a convention, hanging out,
Yeah.
having fun, taking a weekend off.
I don't know the next show that we'll be at after Days. Isn't there something in May? Are we going to
Iowa? Or not Iowa, no.
Where are they going? Nightmare Weekend, right?
Yeah, Missouri?
Missouri. I don't want to fucking drive to Missouri.
I don't remember where Nightmare Weekend is.
Damn it, I don't remember either. But yeah.
And then probably Flashback.
Oh no, it's Chicago. Nightmare Weekend is in Chicago this year.
Okay,
yeah.
then it'll be there, and then we'll go to Flashback in Chicago.
Yeah, and maybe Scarefest.
Probably.
Literally, the only reason I would go is it's worth the trip just to see Mike and Jay for the weekend.
Yeah,
like that is the one. Like, of course, it's a great show, and they always have a ton of guests. But that's the one time we get to see Mike and Jay every year, and I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah, they don't ever come with us.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why don't they take the long? What do they got? Families?
Come on.
I have a family too, and I just leave them for the week.
Family.
Okay, there you go. Topics, updates, all your horror news of the week in terms of the audio form of the show. If you happen to be listening, it's over.
Oh,
get out of here. It's just gonna it's gonna casually hard cut away. All of a sudden, the outro is gonna play. It might come you out mid sentence.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun. We're having fun.
And now we engage with the chat a little bit here.
Hey chat.
Hey chat. Hey, pretty cool. I actually didn't think anyone was going to show up to this, so the fact that we retained over 100 viewers throughout all that.
Yeah.
Wow. I wish it was live every week.
And we ignored you guys the whole time too, and you still stayed.
I was reading.
Well, I was reading. We were addressing.
We're doing a giveaway now.
I almost went like this to scroll.
I wish I could afford a touch version of it. That'd be sick. This is, you know how much this monitor cost?
Like 60?
I think it was 70.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
nice though.
I mean, the borders. I would love to game on that thing.
Yeah. This was a good call, by the way.
Yeah.
Because I love being able to see this like that, so I don't fuck up which scene I'm switching to.
Yeah.
Because I can't see that on my computer. And then, yeah, if we're doing a normal live stream where I don't have to read the /cast topics, I would just have a wireless mouse and keyboard here, and
Barty.
God, it's unbelievable.
Stress is off. We're not recording anymore for the /cast, so I can lean back now.
Yeah.
This is how I usually sit.
All right, we're doing a giveaway. So, the giveaway of the day. This is my most important autograph in my collection. It's honestly not that bad. This movie's doo-doo, but it is still pretty cool. All right, so this is a Friday, Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 5, The Dream Child, autograph from Kelly Jo Minter, who played Yvonne in the film. Survivor. Yvonne doesn't die.
True.
So, giving away that Beckett COA on there, too, because we don't fake crap here. Let me actually drag this back over here so I can write any names. What's the keyword for him, brother?
Dream Journal.
Okay, put Dream Journal only once in the chat, and I will write your name down.
Chat.
And we'll do a spin. We'll do a wheel spin for the giveaway.
Dream Journal.
Dream Journal.
Take him to the principal's office and have him expelled. Oh, God. We're going. Okay, timer starting.
What is the timer?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Oh, there's usually nobody watching when we do these. Hey, only do it once, Rambo. Don't fool me like that. Almost ended up typing your name twice. All right, cool. Look at that. So far, we're at 12 entries. Have you guys watched Hard Eyes like 30 times?
I've watched it twice, and I have an itch to watch it again. It's fun.
Return of Face Fister. The GOAT.
Return of the Face Fister.
We also recorded a commentary for Hard Eyes that'll come out probably. It's going to fall into April probably. I was going to release it this week, but I didn't want 2 weeks in a row of commentaries. Because next week, our Part 5 commentary is coming out on the anniversary. So let's go.
It's Scarefest a maybe. Scarefest is a maybe.
And again, if you just happen to show up, if you want to enter for the giveaway, Kelly Jo Minter autograph. You see in the corner there? It's kind of hard. You see, it's up there. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I'm looking at the screen like, I can just look at it.
If you want to enter for the giveaway, type Dream Journal in the chat.
I'm going to go another 40 seconds, accounting for the delay. So really it's like 30, but yeah. Once your movie server's up, what do you mean? Are you sailing the high seas on Plex?
High seas?
Because same matey. I mean, for legal reasons, of course not.
No, I bought Hard Eyes for sure.
Can't wait for a steelbook.
Lately, the way I've been downloading movies has been by purchasing them and using StreamFab to download them.
You still purchase them?
Yeah, they're still getting
it's
my
mine.
money, dude.
It's mine. We got another Dream Journal. Okay. Simone's going to be where? Scarefest? Have fun. We won't. Possibly.
Gonna have a bros only horror convention in my bedroom. That's what Simone will be at.
Oh. Same. All right.
All right.
We already spin the wheel. It was 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Plenty of time.
Exactly.
All right. Let me.
Well, not exactly. There's 4 seconds. You know what I mean.
Okay. Let me.
Oh, you got the wheel up.
Yeah, so you know I'm not lying. Wow, this is so exciting.
Not Chase.
Oh, crap. The Jesse. All right, come pick that up at WrestleMania. Just kidding. I'll ship it.
Oh.
We have a winner. We have a winner. Jesse. So there you go. Jesse, I don't know why I already have your address, but send it to me again, please. Thanks.
Post in the chat alongside
hi,
your Social
Anthony.
Security number.
All right, so we're celebrating my mom's birthday today, so I don't have a ton of time. She's currently on the celebration of her birthday. I forced her to watch my son for this. The problem is, my dad was here the other day, and I was like, "Hey, mom's turning 60. Are we doing anything?" Because she specifically requested us to not do anything. I was like, "But we're gonna do something, right?" And she's turning 60. He's like, "Yeah, we probably should. Maybe when you come over Sunday, I'll get some of her friends to come over." He's like, no, I won't have time to plan it between now and Sunday. So next week on the 22nd or the 23rd or whatever, we'll do it then. We'll do it next Sunday. It's like, sweet. I'll get some stuff together. I show up today, and all of a sudden, like 5 of her friends walk in the door. I'm like, I was under the impression this was next week. I already made plans today to come back and do the stream and then go back over there. So I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Why? And then I went out there. He's like, I told you, you forgot. I'm like, no, I didn't forget, old man. I didn't forget. You're an idiot.
Well,
it's not a big deal.
I mean, yeah. And you had to step away for 2 hours or so.
Yeah.
Like, at least they, she has some friends there. So.
She only wanted to hang out with Kane anyway. And Kane's there.
That is fair. So who cares about you? Just bring the child.
Do you think the Wrong Turn IP would be a good asymmetrical game? No, I don't. No, but a first-person driving horror game. Think about it.
That would be interesting.
The Wrong Turn family kind of has that same similar dynamic as TCM, so you could kind of make it happen. But
yeah.
Do I think you can make a good ASIM game with that IP? Yes. Do I think it'll sell well? No. This has been coming up a few times. We don't know the details of that particular lawsuit. It came out in a clip from a podcast that has since been edited. You know why I know it's been edited? Because I was the one that did it. I was the one that made the changes because it was on the thing with 2 heads. It's something that shouldn't have been talked about because it was what I think was an out-of-court settlement. As for how, the details of that, I don't know because they set it out of court so that it wouldn't be public information.
Right.
So, shit like that happens a lot. Maybe didn't get paid enough for this or whatever, who knows? So I don't think I think that seems like a lot bigger of a deal than it is.
Right.
I'll happily throw a gun under the bus when I need to throw a gun under the bus. In terms of that scenario, I think you do because like are they holding money from Tom? Dude, you think Wes is intentionally like, don't pay Tom for this? Okay. No,
right. Why would you?
Yeah. Sometimes shit just happens.
Yeah.
That's why they settle out of court.
Yeah, something might happen that isn't an exact 1-to-1 of the contract. So you got to figure that out.
Yeah. Right. It happens all the time. And since, especially then, Gunn was a 4-man team.
Right.
Yeah, it would not surprise me if something got slipped up and then they had to, figure it out of court. So now if it went to court, then we'd be like, all right, what's going on here? But settling out of court for something like that, and then it's whatever.
And maybe it wasn't even court. It could have just been a mediator because, again, they were a 4-man team. They weren't able to
that's probably exactly
do something.
What happened.
So I don't think it was,
No.
judge, court, jury. No, nothing like it was probably just, hey, we need a mediator.
That's why they settled out of court.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think it's that big of a deal or anything. And also there's no info on it. So
yeah, it's randomly started popping up again. It's like, no, listen, we can, we'll judge Gunn on the current decisions and things that are happening with TCM right now. That's fine, and be critical and be fair. But looking back at something from 7 years ago,
that game is over, guys. It's over.
Yeah.
There's a first-person driving game called AM or something. Interesting.
Is it a horror game? Because I can find plenty of first-person driving games. I'm just gonna play Forza.
AM game.
Nothing new on F-13. We've been watching, waiting, patiently. Nothing of note yet. Crystal Lake, the last update on Crystal Lake from a month and a half ago now. That's the last thing we were with Linda Cardellini.
Right.
That was the last real update. Other than that, it's kind of like, oh, so it is a horror game. Interesting. I want to play a horror driving game.
I can't find it. There's Pacific Drive, but it doesn't. Oh, yeah, you're in a car, I guess, the whole time. I don't know how old this game is, though. But
noted. Now I want to play it. They did announce a Halloween game. That was the end of the news.
Hey, there is going to be a Halloween game. The end.
Unreal 5 Halloween game. Well, there's going to be 2 Halloween games when it came out. Retro Realms Halloween, and then, yeah, Unreal 5 Halloween game. That's it. That's John Carpenter is involved in. That's the end of the news.
Yep.
Pretty exciting. Yeah. You just lost your membership at Video Spot. Do you have anything else you're just dying to talk about? Do you want to do the Make Every Death Count? Since we didn't have Make Every Death Count this week, what did we watch this week?
Oh, I watched a lot.
You can't roll over 2 weeks of Make Every Death Count updates. We gotta.
I watched a lot comparative to what I have been. Are you ready for this?
I did the Silent Hill F trailer. I didn't watch the whole thing because I was so afraid it was going to be full of spoilers. There was a new Last of Us 2 trailer this week, and I was like, "Oh, let's cover it on the show." But then I don't even want to see it. We've talked about it enough. I don't even want to see it, so I avoided it.
So,
Death Stranding 2, that's happening as well.
Oh,
almost talked about that too. But
okay.
I wasn't the biggest fan of Death Stranding.
I was excited to see the game develop. I mean, it was a huge game. But I never played it, never really watched much on it. But
my Death Stranding is available to play through your Fire Stick. So I had my dad playing it.
Oh,
yeah. You can use like an Android controller and hook it to your Fire Stick, and you can stream the game. It runs okay. So my dad was like, "Yeah, go just any game. Just let me try any game." I was like, "Oh, look, Death Stranding. Let's try that."
So he's a gamer now.
And no. Oh, then that didn't work out so well, so we played the 2007 Cars game.
And that probably played great.
Yeah, he was bad at that game, too. He couldn't drive at all. It was rough, man.
So I watched The Founder, the McDonald's one.
Right.
I watched The Menu.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Watcher
Mm-hmm.
from 2022.
Why'd you watch The Menu again, huh?
I never finished it
Oh, okay.
when we were playing it on here. Friday the 13th, part 5
Right.
for the commentary.
I didn't put that on my letterbox.
Ooh.
Shit.
So I watched Watcher, and then I watched The Watchers with Dakota Fanning.
I haven't seen that one.
Watch it. It's not a great movie, but I don't think you'll be looking at your phone very much. It's not a good movie, but I don't think you're gonna be bored watching it. It's interesting, kind of. I watched Woman of the Hour with Anna Kendrick. That was great. See for Me. I watched See for Me, which is about a blind girl who uses an app to see for her because she's house sitting.
So it like shows and then it talks. It
No,
says
she is on a video call with someone that signs up for it and helps. And she is blind. She's house sitting, and people break into this mansion. I liked it. A couple twists. It's it's all right. I watched. Did you tell me to watch Abandoned, or did you tell me not to watch Abandoned?
What
With Emma Roberts?
Oh, the one on Netflix right now.
Yes.
I haven't seen it. It was Taja that gave it a 1 star. You remember that?
She gave it half a
star.
Okay, I watched it. I did not give it half a star.
You gave it 1,
No,
2.
I gave it 2.
Damn.
It wasn't that bad. The last 10 minutes though, kind of ass.
I've almost started it a couple times and I just can't do it.
Then I watched The Woman in the Window.
Oh,
with Amy Adams.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I gave it 2.5 stars. It was okay. I enjoyed it. And then Borderline. That's what I watched.
My list is less exciting. So sorry. I watched The Perfect Couple, which is that 6-episode series on Netflix with Liev Schreiber and Nicole Kidman. It's a whodunit murder mystery. It was fine. It was good enough. Yeah. Liev's hot. Yeah. Yeah. It did take me a while to guess who it was. So
okay.
I don't know if it's like the most satisfying reveal ever, but it did take me a while to figure it out. Watched Borderline. Yes. Watched F13 Part 5. And then the only real new one that's worthy to talk about, I watched a Blumhouse Tilt movie, which Blumhouse Tilt is their ultra low budget, like a side production company where they go to basically save small ass movies and give them distribution. And there's a movie called Don't Let Go, and it's about this detective whose niece and brother and sister-in-law are murdered, and he's very close to his niece. But then after 2 weeks after the murder, he gets a call from his niece who is still in the past. She's still alive, and he has to work with her to try and save her life.
Okay.
So like if she goes and changes things in the past, it happens to him in real time. Like he can see it in real time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where'd you watch that?
That was on Netflix, I think.
On Netflix. What is it called?
Don't Let Go.
Don't Let Go. Well, I've been trying to just go through and watch as many on Netflix as I can, just to get my watch up. You know, watch some movies that everyone's watching because everyone has Netflix.
I don't think everyone's watching Don't Let Go. So.
But I'm gonna watch it, and then I'm gonna move on to probably Max or Paramount or something like that.
Yes.
Don't Let Go is an enjoyable watch. Okay.
See?
Yeah, I took a screenshot.
It's only a $5 million film, and there's some things about it that are like noticeably low budget, but the acting is good. And since it is a young, she's like 13, I think. Yeah. Since she is a young actress, it's a little tough to pull that role off, and she does good. She's great. You feel for them. The ending was I think they missed an opportunity a little bit on the ending. Like they could have been way more satisfying. Okay. But El Stencho, thank you so much for gifting 5 members. He said he was gonna do it. He's been preaching in the Discord, waiting for us to go live, and he did it. No, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Where the hood at? We're in the hood now.
Young Hebrew, he said, "Man, I slept in. I'm late," and then immediately got a membership.
Time cut, and he hated it.
Oh,
ooh. It's not for you, okay? It's for guys like
me.
us. Like
It's for
time cut is pretty bad.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's enough nostalgia that I can enjoy it. Any whodunit and or time travel movie, I'm in. Totally Killer, significantly better though. Googly Rex, thank you for 28 months. I can't believe it's been that long.
Yeah, we can look at something critically and say it's a bad movie or not, but still enjoy it. Anyone can.
Look at this guy too, 44 months.
Who?
He's back. I saw he rejoined the other day.
He's back? He's the man behind the mask?
Yeah, time cut compared to Totally Killer. They're light years apart. I agree.
Yeah.
There was what was that hot take I read up here? Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022, obviously a 0 out of 10. God damn.
I don't agree. I don't.
It's a solid 5.
It's a 5 out of 10.
Yeah. It's fine. It's better than Halloween Kills. So maybe it's a 5.5 because I think I gave Kills a 5.
I gave Halloween 2018 a 9 out of 10, and since it's the same exact movie, it gets a 9 out of 10. I didn't actually give Halloween 2018 a 9 out of 10. Or did I?
Maybe like a 7.
I have it. It should be on my letterbox.
What's up, Ricky?
It's not on my letterbox. I ranked Scream, Saw, Friday the 13th, and Star Wars. Those are what I have ranked on my letterbox. I'll work on Halloween someday.
What are you at for total number this year now?
I am at, besides rewatches, I'm at 34. I'm getting there.
Wait, not including rewatches?
Not including rewatches.
What, like rewatches of things you've already watched this year?
Correct.
Okay.
This year, correct.
Yeah. Because I also have not counted that either. I'm at, this is series and movies, by the way, 52. 52. But here's the thing. I've seen Back to the Future 1 through 3 probably 52 times each. I watched Back to the Future 3 this morning. I was in the middle of Back to the Future 1 when I left. So, just keeping it going. Night Swim. You know what somebody said on our short about Night Swim that, you say it's the worst written movie, but then you don't give any evidence of why.
On the YouTube short?
Yeah. Well, but all right. So here's some evidence. There's a scene in that movie. Just an example. This is the big climax. There's a lot of shitty. Every scene in that movie is shitty. But in the big climax of that movie, it's the mom going down to save her kid in the pool. To make sure she can get herself back out of this random black hole in the pool, she takes a water hose and she ties it off. Don't forget that part. She ties off the hose onto her diving board, wraps it around her waist, and she grabs it and goes down. And then once she's down there, she puts it in her mouth and breathes through it.
Yep.
Which, first of all, try breathing through a water hose in general.
Long way.
Totally ignore the fact that it's tied off. Disregard that point. But just try to breathe through a water hose. You can't do it.
It's almost impossible.
If it's especially the length of the hose that she was rocking.
That one, actually impossible.
It's not going to happen.
No.
But then, if you tie it off, see how much airflow there is. So that's it's shit like that. That the movie has so much shit like that. That is so unbelievably stupid and horribly written.
Yeah.
So
it's really bad.
That's I don't say it's the worst mainstream horror movie, because I don't think it's the worst, because it's got some things going for it, but it is the worst written mainstream horror movie I think I've ever seen, and it went on and made a lot of fucking money, and that makes me mad.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it was rough. I swear we watched it in the theater.
I kind of remember, but I don't remember. I decided to block out that part of my life.
Like, I remember watching the movie. I just don't know if it was on the screen or on my iPad. It was either on the screen or on my iPad. Like,
I know we did a review when it came out.
we did.
So we had to go see it then, right?
Was it when it came out on VOD or was it when it came out there?
Now you just go check the time that the episode came out.
Because I've only saw one movie by myself in theaters, and it was Scream 5. That's the only time I've ever seen a movie by myself.
How many movies have I seen by myself? I saw Thanksgiving by myself. And when I say by myself, I mean by myself. The theater was empty too. It was because I was so late to the party to see that movie, which is funny that I was so late to it. Now I've like owned a bunch of screen use shit from it. Yeah, so by the time I saw it, the movie was kind of already dying out. Yeah, and I was in there by myself. I had a great time.
Yeah.
I had a great time.
I wish I could have saw it in theaters.
Corey, they were 59 months, dude. Hope you're doing well. Thanksgiving is getting a sequel.
This year.
Supposedly. Yeah. It's probably why Patrick Dempsey is not in Scream 7.
Right.
Thanks, Eli. Thanks for taking that away from us.
Yeah, what would you prefer?
Great
him
question.
Returning in Scream or him returning in Thanksgiving?
That's a great question. Again, that's like picking between your children. So Simone tagged me on something on Twitter this week that was, are you more excited for Scream 7 or I Know What You Last Summer?
Oh.
It's like, hey, come on now. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Speaking of whoa, El Stencho gifted 5 more members. All right. Hey, 5 was enough. You take it easy. I'm getting a call.
Oh. He's not on the stream, is he?
I gotta come back to that call, Dave. You know what I'm doing right now. Yeah, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it, dude.
Thank you.
What a day. Would have thought streaming on this Sunday randomly.
If I had to pick between Scream 7 and I Know What You Did Last Summer, I'm jumping off a bridge. I can't pick.
So back to the question, Patrick Dempsey, would you prefer him to be in Scream 7 or Thanksgiving 2?
Yes, I asked you that. I asked you that because I don't want to answer it. I don't know. I haven't seen either of them.
If I knew the plot to Scream 7, it'd be easier to answer. But I think he's not essential in that movie.
Oh, no.
He is essential in Thanksgiving 2.
Yeah, agreed. Unless...
Now, does that mean I want Joel McHale? No, it doesn't mean I want Joel McHale. He rapped. I know for a fact he rapped. Mm-hmm. And I believe he was one of the last people to rap.
Okay.
You know what that means? We're going to have to see a lot of Joel McHale.
That means
it could be a good thing.
That means
he's done some horror.
That means that the credits scene, they're fucking.
What?
That's what it means.
Dude, if there's any sort of intimate scene between Nev and Joel, I'm booing.
I'm throwing a tomato. Boo! Not my mark.
I'm gonna bring a fucking fat head of Patrick Dempsey. Be outside the theater striking.
Speaking of, this is not horror related at all. So you know how Coyote versus Acme got shelved for a tax write-off?
Yes.
So there's a new Looney Tunes movie, I think, in theaters this weekend.
Really?
A Looney Tunes space movie.
Oh, Space Jam?
No.
3?
The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie.
Oh.
It's got an 87% on Rotten Tomatoes. And people have been like, if this movie makes a lot of money and does really well, hopefully they will release Coyote vs. Acme.
So I should go watch it?
Maybe. Possibly. It's got an 87% on Rotten Tomatoes from, I assume, the critics. 87 from the audience as well, and a 6.8 out of 10 on IMDb. Again, not horror related, but if it's playing at the Lindo.
Oh, really?
3 more showings today.
I'm busy today.
But yeah, I would love to see Coyote vs. Acme. It's basically just Joker 2. They rewrote Coyote vs. Acme as Joker 2.
I almost didn't address that. I almost didn't process what you just said right there. Did you see all of Looney Tunes content has been removed from Max?
Why?
I don't know. The licensing deal's up, I guess. Which I could. Isn't it owned by them? I don't know. It's owned by Warner Brothers. Yeah. So
that's odd.
I don't know if they're doing something or what.
Boomerang isn't a thing anymore, is it?
No.
That sucks.
That was the best subscription I had.
That sucks.
So good.
That was fun. Again, not horror related, but I was sitting in my bed late at night, staring at my ceiling, thinking about all my problems. I'm like, man, we don't know how good we had it. The cartoons that we had when we were a kid, the Cartoon Network in general, does not exist anymore.
Yeah.
I was talking with one of my coworkers at the gas station. We're like, oh, Dexter's Laboratory. Oh shit, Powerpuff. I'm like, bro, even like in our older years, like Camp Lazlo, My Gym Partner's a Monkey, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
We didn't know how good we had it. There is literally no Cartoon Network anymore.
Back when you watch WB, WB Kids, it was Yu-Gi-Oh! In the morning and What's New Scooby-Doo, and yeah. Speaking of What's New Scooby-Doo, Simple Plan is going on tour this year.
The Goo Goo Dolls are coming to Milwaukee soon. Anyone want to go with me?
Anybody.
Big Goo Goo Dolls guy.
Simple Plan is coming to Chicago, and I want to go, but they don't have from what I can see, they're not doing a VIP or anything.
No, that's sad.
Why not? What the frick?
Do something.
Powerpuff
Girls are unhinged. True. Bad Wheels.
Watching Johnny Bravo now is
fun.
Hilarious. I mean, it is very self-aware. Like, it knows what it's doing, but it still pushes it, bro.
Yeah.
It would not happen this year. What time is it? It's about that time, because I do actually have to see my mom, and
on her birthday, on her 60th.
It's not her birthday today. Her birthday's the 20th, but they're celebrating today. They got cupcakes that apparently I can't eat because my fucking Dave just called me.
Damn it, Dave.
So it was just a reminder to not cheat. So yeah.
Related, because it's Disturbed. Did you hear they singed the Bulls championship banners with their pyro?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's also hilarious.
The sound.
Yeah, I listen to that song like every day right now.
Silence.
That's like when I walk into the gym, I press play. It's always the sound of silence to get me going. Just get me warmed up with the sound of silence, specifically on Conan. True. Or sometimes it's the live performance of Miles Kennedy, but not the studio version. Studio versions are for losers.
I've been listening to Motion City soundtrack a lot lately.
That's an interesting choice.
Yes.
Good for you. Now Dave just texted me. Pressure's on.
Oh.
I'll call him on the way back. But hey, still having movie night tonight. I will be back to start for movie night. We're gonna kick things off with Hard Eyes because I need to watch it again. However, we are going to celebrate 316. Oh hell yeah! Stone Cold Steve Austin's day.
Wait.
316.
Wait.
With The Condemned. So we're gonna watch The Condemned tonight as well. After that, I don't give a shit what we do. That's up to you. That's up to the 3 people that are gonna show up to pick what we watch after that. So the 10 members that just got gifted, all 10 of you fucking better.
Stone Cold's here.
Wait.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
15 members, I guess. They'll send you. Dude,
the goat?
Absolute goat.
For Stone Cold. Wait.
That's another reason we have to go to Scarefest, is to see that dude again. Hopefully he shows up to the meetup we watched the movie.
That is true.
And hopefully he doesn't remember that we ended our night in argument and that he tried to kiss me. Also, we talked about Tom Aspinall quite a bit and John Jones, and that apparently is happening.
That's true.
So it's going to be fun.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm wrapping it up. Which one's the end? I see it. All right. Catch y'all on the flippity flip. Thanks so much. Enjoy the rest.